Now, I know this might sound like hating, but as of right now, we're on the 7th episode. I'm not a hater, but please let my parlay hit. Please hold that nigga. Welcome back, or welcome to any new views. I'm back earlier than normal, but let's not focus on that. Let's just get into the anime today. The anime today is Aiko Incarnation. It's one of the few good Netflix animes. Let's not waste any time. Sit back, relax, get something to eat. I'm waiting. We good? We good? Alright. Let's get cue the intro.
マジか。領域展開無料空想
So we open up and we got these niggas rollerblading through these hallways until they come across someone's cooking. And I don't know who was in the kitchen, but I prefer my meals dead cooked and well served, not raw and trying to put me on its menu. Then they run away and run into 2 more teams. They pull up to the lab trying to get some samples, but they clearly wasn't ready for this. And after seeing them niggas fighting for their lives with switch scenes, cause you know, who cares what happens to them? But yeah, with switch scenes we meet our MC whose hair put in a performance worthy of Kateri's Tony praise.
Mahomes, plenty of time, looking in the middle, it's dropped again by Tony!
So the next day, she running late for school. She had that chair in sports mode, but that nigga was in the way, so she hit the brakes and she clearly ain't have no seatbelt on, cause it definitely went something like this. And she crashes into that nigga, but that boy aura must have been strong, cause after she touched him, she apparently forgot her legs were damaged. Like, damn, me and bro really liked it. So she goes to collect her stuff at home, and next thing we know, we going from post-apocalyptic to the next Fast and Furious. And what's dumb to me is after that long ass chase where everybody and their grandma can see they're clearly chasing them, they pull off to the side talking about, don't get too close, we don't want to get spotted. Like, bro, you think I didn't see y'all hawking me down? Like, nigga, I'm not blind. So they essentially kidnap Shorty, and in the most effed up reality check, they tell her she technically isn't real. The brain inside her body belongs to the original person, and the body she has is just completely fabricated. And the disaster that caused everybody to leave behind the walls was her real body with the artificial brain attacking. Not gonna lie, you tell me that I'ma need some time, bro. I'm gonna need some time to process that, because not only am I technically not alive, but I'm also the cause why the world is in danger. So my thing is, so she was basically in that wheelchair by choice. Because after finding out she basically an android, she started moving different. She was in the wind and nobody was catching her. Until they did. Me personally, my brain is real, but my body isn't. I'm whooping your ass. So they all downstairs planning on how to get her to the original point, which is basically the most dangerous place you could be. Me personally, you said capture, bring her back. She here now, so... So you said you needed me to bring her where? And just when they were all set to go, they lost the most important piece to the entire mission. They captured her, and now our boy getting interrogated. But that boy ain't scared of nothing.
You know if I was 10 years?
I'm not facing nothing. I don't know what's going on.
You know what's going on?
No.
Because he knew that he wasn't going to be there for long. And he was right. Because as they were being transferred, the rest of the crew pulled up to save them. And now the plane was back on, but it had to be changed after the Meatloaf started moving a bit more dangerously, and the town basically had to be put in lockdown. So now they basically have to rush in before they close off the gates to go outside. And they made it just in time too, because as soon as they made it out, they closed the gates. And as soon as they got in, they were attacked. But they handled it effectively. But from seeing how this shit moves, I know someone ain't making it home. It's just a matter of time who gets hold first. I'ma put my parlay in. This nigga right here, the leader, most essential and vital to the mission and coordination of the group. Right, we on episode 4 right now. I gotta go with the under 7 episodes. He ain't making it. My next parlay, I'ma put on this shorty, motherly figure to the MC. Well, one of the MCs, but yeah, I gotta go in the distance. But she definitely gonna get hold at a crucial point. I gotta go in over 8 episodes. And hey, if you wanna join in here, here's all the niggas in the mission. Make your picks. Let's see who makes it out. So as they're moving along, the matter starts taking a new form. So now they gotta spread out and find a different way around. And that they did. And eventually they reached their first goal. Turn this machine on and neutralize all the matter that was behind them and all others in the area. Now all they can do for now is rest and resupply. And the next day they head out. And shorty over here showboating and almost hold everybody. And they chew her out. And rightfully so, cause I'll be damned if I die cause you think y'all there putting up points like it's your MVP season or something. So after calming down, they head off again. Just to end up in an even more dangerous situation. They getting attacked from all sides, but she was out there calling out all the place. And just when they thought they were out of danger, The niggas who kidnapped Shorty before pulled up again.
What more do you want from me?
And as she was over there talking shit, she gets what she was looking for. And just when you think they can catch a break, the moment they escape, they get attacked. And they were almost caught, but it was stopped just in the nick of time. Now, I know this might sound like hating, but as of right now, we're on the 7th episode. I'm not a hater, but please let my parlay hit. Please hold that nigga. So as they get closer to the original point, things get even more hectic. And as they're switching out rounds, the matter bursts into the vehicle and captures Shorty, but she wasn't gonna go down that easy. And damn, I had that nigga on the under, bro. Man, why couldn't you just let the matter get you? Like, man. Anyways, they continue to push on, but of course it gets a lot more problematic. First they encountered this large thing, and then the vehicles get blown, and you know what else happens? The nigga dies an entire episode later. So they destroyed the large one, but even after they fought, they could rest. They couldn't, cause they get attacked mid-planning, so they had to rush out earlier than planned, and they make it to the final point where we get the biggest plot twist. Turns out the nigga that caused all this is this nigga. He just got a fake body, but he has his original brain. And here comes the most confusing thing. Follow with me here. So the matter that came about because when they were doing the surgery, her artificial body didn't respond and turned into the matter. So the Aiko right here, with all the personality, that ain't even the original brain. It's the artificial brain, but with the original body with upgrades. But as they discussing the absolute stupidity of this nigga, they get attacked and Shorty takes the chance to escape, and she ends up in the OG. So she tells her how all this happened and what's going to happen if this continues. First, she has to save her mother and brother, then switch so they can stop all this. So she first goes to check on her mother and brother. They good. Now all that's left is to put her into all this. But of course, there's always a crazy nigga, and it's this dude. Now I can understand why he's going so far, but I will say it's either the world or your daughter. Gotta pick one. But it's one of the two. Let your daughter die and the world is saved, or save your daughter and the world ends, including you and your daughter. Sounds obvious when I say it, right? But with everyone's help, they stopped that nigga and the surgery was complete. But something even more surprising happened. After the surgery, only one Aiko was supposed to come out of this alive. But now I wouldn't say this wasn't a touching scene. A tear wasn't shed, but it was great.
Aiko. まだなのか。
な。あた、夢じゃない。よかった。本当に。
And now they're free to live their own lives. OG returns with her family, and AI Aiko goes to make her own memories. It was a beautiful end to a great story. Like I always say, I'm sure you'll enjoy it if you go watch it yourself. So yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'ma see y'all. Oh, hold on. And most importantly of all, bull nigga.
For the red ribbon army. Gotta keep a pop for the red ribbon army.
Just get my shots up the beat.
30 hertz straight up.
I gotta keep a pop for the red ribbon army. Fly away on them bus, yeah. Headed up the commies. I need me a bag full of sensu to get me back started. You don't even know what I've been through. The strain is hyperbolic. I ain't had a session in a minute, but I'm back. Let me finish. I'ma throw on the shade. We the same with the pivot. I can't throw it away. Yeah, you know I'm mellow in it. Rock a house like a game. Matter of fact, I'm about to head to the